Delhi-NCR has imposed the strictest anti-pollution curbs under Stage 4 of GRAP as their quality slipped into the severe category. Delhi's AQI shot up to over 500, prompting authorities to enforce all emergency measures. Officials said unfavourable weather, low wind speed and poor dispersion caused the spike. Schools have been allowed to run hybrid classes up to class 9 and 11 to reduce student exposure. Residents have been advised to avoid outdoor activities as conditions remain critical. Meanwhile, the Delhi government said that there was zero incidents of stubble burning this year despite 7,000 acres of paddy cultivation. Chief Minister Rekha Gupta said strict monitoring and farmer cooperation have helped Delhi move towards cleaner air. So we have CNN News 18's Nivedita Singh live with us right now. Nivedita, good morning and thank you for joining us on the broadcast. So how long are Stage 4 restrictions expected to last and what specific measures are being taken to curb vehicular and industrial emissions at this point?
The government is expected. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Nivedita.
The GRAP Stage-IV is imposed when the AQI crosses the 400 mark, and as the AQI crossed 400 mark on Saturday evening, the restrictions were imposed immediately, and as per the norms, the restrictions will stay in place as long as the AQI remains in the severe category and above 400. The Supreme Court last year gave a free hand, and also last month also gave a free hand to CAQM to impose all sorts of instruction to ensure that the AQI remains in the better category. However, this is the first time that GRAP 4 has been imposed in Delhi. Although even last month the AQI had crossed 400 mark, but the authorities back then stick to GRAP Stage 3. That too was taken back on by November end because the air quality improved. This time, as again the wind speed has lowered and the temperature has got down, the AQI is yet again in a severe category. And as per the prediction, it is expected to stay in this category for at least next 2 to 3 days, and some little rainfall or some improvement in air, some improvement in wind speed may improve this in the coming days.
Right,
The restrictions.
Right. This is like a two-part question. First of all, tell us how is the enforcement of 50% office attendance being monitored and what penalties exist for non-compliance? Secondly, what health advisories are in place for children, elderly and people who have respiratory issues,
So for the respiratory issue thing, even when the AQI is in the poor and very poor category, we suffer issues a warning against its AQI mark that all those who are in the vulnerable category, including children, elders, and even the young, the healthy adults are advised not to go out in the air and expose themselves too much in the air, and all the physical activities outdoor are banned. No, not exactly banned, but are restricted. And the SAFAR advises that all of us should remain indoor and try to avoid all physical activities outdoor.
Right.
The second question that
Yes, continue, please.
Yeah, the second part that how these things are monitored. Usually, the government issue notice to each and every offices in its territory, and check that there's no physical way to check it, but yeah, their attendance mark and the officers are expected to answer the government that all half of its employees are working from home.
Right, Nivedita. Thank you so much for sharing that information with us.